the stars all night. They were painting on the ceiling of our very own sky. Our favorite view was two in the back of my car, just forgetting who we are. Lost in every moment, don't care if we stray too far. I wish I could bottle this feeling in the jar. Rewind the scene, take it back to the start. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. Hold it tight. Is it me or are we dreaming, feeling like we both can fly? So we could run 1,000 miles, no matter the distance, wishing that we could be somewhere different, wishing to feel like we're still living. Cause who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next, no. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. We looked up at the stars all night. They were painting on the ceiling of our very own sky. Our favorite view was two in the back of my car, just forgetting who we are. Lost in every moment, don't care if we stray too far. I wish I could bottle this feeling in the jar. Rewind the scene, take it back to the start. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want. Hold it tight. Is it me or are we dreaming, feeling like we both can fly? So we could run 1,000 miles, no matter the distance, wishing that we could be somewhere different, wishing to feel like we're still living. Cause who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next, no. Who knows when tomorrow will come? Let's take off our shoes and together we'll run. I don't know what to expect, I don't know what's coming next. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want. So we run as fast as we can, out across the ocean till we can't see the land. Others don't get it, no they don't understand. We can go wherever we want, wherever we want.
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we are back doing some more concatenation, and as I said last time, I don't know what my schedule's gonna be, so I am in the process of figuring that out. So we're gonna see what ends up working, and I'm kind of trying, seeing how I feel doing it a bit later when I'm available again. But it might end up being earlier in the day, or it might be a mix of them. I really don't know what's gonna work. But progress has, as always, been made. I have a little blaze friend. I got myself a snowman friend. And, of course, I have the mob farm. Which, it's gone through a couple iterations. I'm actually not gonna do too much down there. That can get a little bit messy. But I did go through blood magic, which is part of why I ended up doing a rework of the mob farm, was to get pre-mobs out of it. Yeah, this is why I don't go over there too often, because my inventory gets so full of random, miscellaneous junk that is not necessary. That's my trash can. Or at least it doubles as my trash can. Because if I didn't, my storage system would be incredibly full. To be fair, it is already incredibly full. I'm pretty sure it's like 9 or so blocks long. And keep in mind that this is a 3x3 create item vault. Those things are enormous. Their storage capacity is huge. So, it's a bit of a big deal that I filled it up. Now, I decided to make this plain, and I actually don't know how it works. Luckily, I can use blaze rod. Aha! Oh. I forgot how to fly a plane for a moment. Forgot that controls are inverted. Yeah! I see. So I can control my speed there. Which, actually, I'm going to slow down and land here. Oh. Okay. That's good to know. Breaking apart. Contains one item here. Okay. Now, the reason I'm doing that is because I went to a new biome. It is unfortunately very... But welcome to the void. It's a good thing I don't take fall damage. Although, who knows? Maybe it doesn't worry about that? I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna take off. Because we have a boss to go find. Up. Up, please. Can you go up? It's not wanting to take off. Okay. Hold up. Let me go try that again. I'm still pretty new to flying a plane. Yeah, I have a little bit of a slowness effect here on the ground, which is part of why I'm doing it. Alpha Bone Crawler, don't bother me right now. Why are you not taking off? Oh, you made me break my plane. Those guys are a little annoying. Now, why is it not, like, picking up proper speed? It did the first time. It's gonna be very unfortunate if I don't know how to fly this plane. Because I went through a decent amount of work to try and get it. Go away. You guys are? You're not doing anything. And I haven't even added protection. So this is just the raw armor. Is it having trouble because of the terrain? Okay, there we go. It might be having trouble because I think the terrain kind of functions like a soul sand, where it slows you down. So apparently, I might need to get some blocks that don't get influenced. Good to know. But I can now fly, and that's going to be significantly faster than running through and dealing with this all on my own. Not that it was hard. Mostly just annoying. Yeah, we have about 900 meters to go. And I'm flying into the void because the game doesn't want to load. That is an unexpected problem. Okay. I might need to do a little bit of circling here to let the game actually load. Whoops. Hi there, falling from the sky. Don't know what you are, but you're falling. Dang, that's for blaze rods? That's kind of chewing through. That's unexpected. Good thing they are incredibly easy for me to obtain. Maybe I should have gone for the foot-powered one. Because with the source berries, that's easier to do, and maybe it would have been a little more friendly to terrain generation. Because at this rate, flying isn't getting me there any faster. So let's go ahead, take a moment. We're gonna crash land. We're gonna pick that up. And we're gonna give the train a little bit of time to generate. And hopefully it does a little better. Yes, hi Stalker. Unfortunately, you are the only creature I am unable to kill. I might have trouble with a warden. Yeah, it might be my computer's just not happy with me running multiple things, and that's why it's struggling as much as it is. That could be the case. Because outside of stream, I'm not too bad. I can usually get what I need. But it is struggling to load just a little bit here. Yeah, there are many cliffs and valleys that you have to deal with, which makes crossing the train sometimes rather annoying. Yes, all of these blocks are bones, which don't have a tool, which is a little strange. It also means that if I did not already have an enormous supply of bone, thanks to my mob farm, I would certainly not be running out of bone meal here. Okay. Right, let me show you real quick, actually. obviously, we've been working on stuff. I did all this blood magic stuff. And I did all this alchemy stuff. And so I have the alchemy table, the covalence dust, the niter. Yes, I should still have that. And the witherless rose. I am only missing a voodoo doll. Oh, I even have a master orb, which is a whole process to try and get. So that's our last thing. Get the voodoo doll. Which means the new path that was not actually there previously, we can now go down. And as you can see, I've already kind of been poking my head into it. I got myself the error card, which doubles my attack speed, which is really nice. And our next step is to go through this soul stuff. Which unfortunately means I need to find the leader of the cult of catastrophe. Now, I am not sure exactly where this leader can be found. And so I went, because last time, previously I had mentioned that I theoretically could make the Explorer's Compass because it was possible to craft the fortune fragments. Those were not previously craftable, but some update added a recipe for them, so I was like, okay, sure. And well, considering how much trouble I had locating these structures in this dimension, it's not very kind. The structures are actually quite rare. So I had a lot of trouble finding them, so I was like, it's better to just make this. That way I can go find it myself without having to wander aimlessly for potentially hours. So of course that's what I did. It was a whole process, but I made it work. And yes, it did help that I had some arcane debris already. That helps speed things up. Now, what am I looking at? It's up there. Hold up. Yeah, ignore the rotten bone blocks. You can't even pick those ones up. They don't give you nothing. I am glad that I have the speed boost because otherwise I feel like I would be really slow on these bone blocks. Oh, I must have spawned next to one of the cult ruins actually. Because I recognize these bricks. Nothing. How does one find the cult leader? These ruins do not seem to have much of anything with them. These ones are genuinely just ruins. Well, that's a shame. I also do need to keep a light source on hand, because if I don't... Actually... Oh, I need you! Full leader, come here. You potentially... Darn, you did not actually drop what I wanted you to drop. One of the materials we need for the doll here is black moss. And the only reliable way I've found is through the full leader. But even that is luck-based, as I also don't know where the Fool Eater spawns. I think it could potentially spawn anywhere. But I don't know, actually. Which makes it that much harder to deal with. Cult members. Do you guys know where your leader is? I'd love to go meet them. I need to show them my fancy blade. Bone mush. Okay. Isn't that just fun? Well, we killed the Fool Eater. Nothing there. I guess... Excuse you. I guess it's time to search for another one. Hmm? Can I... Sort by dimension. I mean, this could work. There we go. Did that work? Yeah, because these are now saying overworld. No, that's still not... See, I don't know for sure how this works. Because I want to search through the deep void. Wonder about the void outpost. Oh, it's really far away. But that feels like maybe more. Okay. Why can I not break my torch? Okay, it's being weird. Oh. Forwards! Nice cliff actually does wonders for plane taking off. So I'll take it. Since we kind of stood here for a moment, we can make use of the plane to get some solid distance before it starts to lag out on us again. And I guess if I see any cult ruins along the way, we can stop by them. Well, I was really hoping that it would get me more than a few hundred blocks. That's what I was hoping. Oh, I'm upside down. That was a little unexpected, not gonna lie. Because yeah, there are these little pillars scattered everywhere. They don't seem to have anything much to them. Although I think one of them had a black lapis in them once. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, when we're on the deep slate, it's fine because we can run at our normal speed there. Well, as long as I'm not in the flesh biome, I can walk blindly. It's not that big of a deal. Most of what happen is I walk myself into a ravine, I guess. Which appears to be exactly what I did. Yeah, there's certainly some delay here. Yeah, this is why I wanted to fly a plane, because of the terrain. But it's just not cooperating with us, which is such a shame. I wonder. Chunky... I've never actually messed with this. Well, hold on. That's not exactly what I wanted. Well, Overworld doesn't exactly help us. And I don't know how to use that mod very well. So, in that case, I guess I'm gonna have to just let it go. That's not gonna help us. It would be great if we could pre-gen some of these chunks, and that would then maybe allow us to fly. Maybe. But without knowing exactly how it works, I feel like I'd just be messing around and losing time when we still have 3 kilometers to go, unfortunately. See, I'm not even sure if our hot air balloon would be of much value here. Because I'm able to run up to the edge of most of these chunks before they load. Yeah, friends, make all the noises you want. Unless you're actually trying to attack me, I don't really care though. I do wonder if teleporting over to one of those would give me a closer one. There's a chance, but no guarantee. Yeah, with my speed boost, it's actually kind of a downside here, because I do go zoom zoom once I do hit the deep sleep. Oh, hi there, stalker! You're not a real one, though. You're just one who's trying to unnerve me. And at first, you were a little spooky, but now not so much. The chunks may be a little slow to load, but they don't seem to be doing too badly, which is good. This most recent update to the mod pack definitely had some optimizations put in place, so things are running smoother than they used to, which is very nice. I actually haven't had to deal with any major freezes since the update to this version. And I definitely used to have to worry about that. Oh, hi there, Bones. This is quite the fossil, actually. Yeah, there's some pretty big ones. Yeah, that little screen effect that we occasionally are seeing, I think it's a weird fight between dynamic lighting and the fact that whenever you're in darkness you get that effect. It's a little strange. But that is an indicator that you could and eventually will have a stalker showing up. It's a little helpful indicator. It doesn't get much worse, but it does fluctuate. And there are times when close to half of your screen is obscured. So, to avoid the stalkers, because unfortunately they're the only thing I found that I can't kill, because they're not meant to be killed, they are meant to be avoided. Because of that, I just keep a torch in my offhand at this point. At least whenever I'm in any of the... well, most of the biomes, actually. There are only 2 really that the stalker doesn't go to. And one of them is the bug biome. I don't like the bug biome. It's a little rude. It's filled with creepy crawlies. Although, to be fair, the creepy crawlies do give you solid armor. At least when you kill their boss. Which, unfortunately, is also the harder of the 2 bosses that I have so far fought. Because I fought the Hive Mind, which is the fleshy boss, and it's actually really easy because it's got a little trap thing where it puts you in like a bear trap, almost. And that's great and all. Except that means it can't apply knockback to me. Which means I'm right up next to it, and I'm just sitting there smacking away, and it can't do anything about it. Because it can't move. Very, very convenient for me. That, and the boss is just overall pretty weak. By itself, it actually doesn't do much. It relies on summoning friends. And since none of the friends from that biome are very strong, there's not a lot that it can do. Honestly, that biome's strength is the teeth everywhere. Yes, teeth. They are everywhere, and you step on them, and they hurt. A lot, actually. I have not died to teeth. However, I have nearly died many times because I fell into a pit. Basically, a mouth. Because the entire biome is trying to consume you. The lore is that some massive ancient creature died there, and now it has just decided to consume. Doesn't matter what, it wants to consume. So that's fun. It also does mean that everything is like flesh and eyeballs and kind of gross. I made my way inside of a giant eyeball once. There wasn't anything in there. I just was exploring. It was a little strange. But yeah, these biomes, the remnants and the graveyards, there's not actually a whole lot to them. There's mostly bone. Other than that, not a whole lot. There's flesh biome, which has a bunch of, well, flesh and variations, including eyeballs. You can just straight up get eyeballs. It's interesting. There's the nest, which is like, I don't know exactly what creature it's most similar to, but when I first saw them, they reminded me of like a flat spider, or like a crab spider. Not an actual spider crab, but a crab spider. It's a very strange creature. And when you step on the egg, or interact with the egg in any way, including items dropping on it, it's really inconvenient because it spawns at least 3 of them on top of each other. Not exactly a pleasant experience to see happen. In my opinion, at least. Then we have the monoliths, which is the only location where you can find cinnabar. Kind of annoying, actually. I have not found another biome that has it. And the monolith biome that I found was rather small. Maybe I could find another one if I brought my compass in, which I do technically have. So I guess maybe I could find a different one, find more cinnabar. If I do, I'm bringing the drill here because I was digging around with my hammer. As we can see, it's taken some damage. I haven't had to repair it yet, but it's definitely seen some heavy use. But yeah, I was digging around with that, and it didn't actually find much. Because it prefers to spawn open air instead. So not easy. Ooh, okay. We're stepping into, yeah, Windswept Hollow. This biome is the only place to find the dirt. It's good for sulfur, but there are other biomes that are more convenient to work with for sulfur, so I would not choose here. But it's like grave dirt or grave soil or something. Desolate soil. This is the only biome, as far as I'm aware, that spawns. So you have to come here. This mirror is used to get in and out easily. I mean, getting it in is actually quite easy, because all you gotta do is to just fall into the void. Which, considering we've gone to the end and taken out the Ender Dragon, is kind of no big deal. Getting back was slightly more annoying because we needed a void pendant, which required necrosed skin. And oh my gosh, I couldn't find it for the longest time because it's a rare drop from like Wanderer or something. But then I got so much of it because of the Fool Eater. Of course, the Fool Eater didn't show up when I needed it, so it wasn't exactly helpful at that time. But I have extra now, so if necessary, I guess I can make use of it. Oh, wait. More ruins? Yeah, that's some of the sulfur that I mentioned. Hello, ruins. You got anything inside you? No cult leader? It'd be great if there's a cult leader in here. You know, I'm going all this way to try and find this outpost. I'm hoping that there's something worthwhile in it, actually. It'd be very, very unfortunate if there wasn't. Oh, that ore is onyx. It's also used frequently, but it's also very common. So I'm not too worried about running out of it. Although I only have 33 on hand at the moment, so maybe I should collect more. I don't know. Because I don't know if I need any more for anything, actually. Of course, there's the whole situation regarding Sacred Cinnabar. That's why we need the Cult Leader. Cult Leader drops this. I don't actually know... I have Lavendite. I need Voidrium. I mean... I could get Voidrium ore, actually. Maybe I should, because I assume I'd get the Rough instead. If I just mine it straight up. I just don't know what biome it would be in, actually. Because things are very much biome specific here. In this dimension. At least for the most part. Yep, over there, pink stuff there, that's the lavendrite, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't actually use a tool for very much of this dimension. It's like half the blocks don't even have a tool. And the others are like shovel or hoe. So they mine pretty quickly anyways. Yeah, we have so far to go. We're still a whole kilometer away. Honestly, I'm very tempted to just teleport to our next one if this one doesn't have what we need. Because we would have eventually made our way over. But we haven't been dealing with this whole walking thing. It might be nicer to just zoop on over with the teleport. It's not like we're finding too much on the way. I mean, we found a few of these ruins, but I don't think they're what we're looking for. I assume we need an actual proper building for the cult leader. Yeah, it really is, just as I said. Structures are few and far between. It is very amusing that I'm pretty casually getting up to like 60 to 80 levels from one, killing various enemies because everything in this biome is hostile. And also, all the damage I take is being converted into XP after all. One of our tarot cards does do that. And eventually, probably once I get EMC, because then gold and glowstone are going to be much easier to obtain, I'll go through and get the final starting card, the Hierophant, which would be kind of nice because the XP gain. Not gonna lie, that would be kind of nice if I needed it. I actually don't need it much anymore because I can just use an Infernal tier and burn stuff. I don't remember exactly what I burned. Ooh, quartz. Quartz is so incredibly easy to get. And then with fortune, I get so much more of it. And it is one of the items that can be burned using the Infernal tier and converted into experience. I found that out later after much annoyance and trial and error to get things set up and find a way to get more XP. Yeah, it was a little messy. Oh, I ran too far. Hi, tree. Actually, I don't have a lot of rotten wood, I just realized. Probably good for me to pick a little bit more of you. I just thought of that. Okay. Just in case I need it for another capturing recipe. Because I did need it for something. Something required for the error card. Hi, Betty. I keep trying to smack those guys, but they run away too quickly. It's so sad. Okay, progress has been made. We've made it about 2 kilometers. Which means, of course, we still have a bit of ways to go. Oh, I'm curious. What was that? It's like around here. Something down here blue? Yeah, there they are. Blue. Oh, the desolate soil. Nice. Light? Huh. I mean, you're kind of fun looking. I think you provide light. It's hard to tell. I have night vision thanks to the error card. So it's actually kind of hard to tell light levels now. But I assume you guys give off light. I'm gonna nab a few of you because I like the blue color. It's fun. Okay. Back to what we were doing. Which does, unfortunately now mean I need to go and find a way out. That's what I get for dropping down. Although, honestly, there's like a second layer to the underground. You can actually go really, really far in this layer that's like just beneath the surface. But it's another cave. Just with how this world generates, there's so much that you can go, especially in the ash area. Less common in Bone Land. But in Bone Land, we can use a pickaxe to dig our way out a little more easily. And see, look at that. We're back on the surface, actually. Just like that. See, I could potentially... Oh, wait. I just realized. I don't know when it happened. I assume I must have accidentally pushed it into my storage system. I don't have my horsey on me, though. That's a shame. I can't actually run across the land. But I'm assuming that with how badly broken up terrain is, comboed with the slightly slower loading speeds, horsey would not actually do all that great in terms of travel here. Ooh, looks like we are just about in line, and it's just north from now. Come here, outpost. I'm coming for you. Because I'm actually kind of curious. Because I spawn when you just immediately fall off the end platform. When you first spawn in that obsidian platform. If you fall off immediately off of that, there is a structure that is very close to where you would spawn. And that's the only ruin, because it follows the same kind of pattern with these bricks. So I assume it's one of the ruin types. But so far, it has been the biggest and most intact one out of any of the ruins that I've seen. In fact, it had like 16 to 20 raw gold blocks, along with various other loot chests. So, I wonder what structure that one was. Would be kind of interesting to find out. But, for now, we are waiting for our 200 meters away outpost to show up. Because there are so many of these ruins. Also, the windswept hills here are going on for quite a while. We either are taking the perfect path to continue following the biome as it grows, or this is one massive section of the biome. Oh, hi there, Bone. Okay, 100 meters, you should be visible soon. Right, shouldn't be too much longer. Gotta make sure I'm actually going the right path, because we finally got close enough that it's not straight north anymore. Well, I think that's it. Let's go inside and say hi, see if there's any friends. I mean, I see a spawner. Is it just you guys? Yeah, it's just rotten corpse spawner. Ooh. Sinbar diamond. Onyx upgrade. Yeah, I'll grab the smithing templates. A book? Ooh, let me take that. Flare gun! I'll take it, because I can. I don't see too much value in it. Unfortunately, the outpost itself seemingly has very little. So although it is nice to finally find something, it is not what we're looking for. What a shame. Okay. In that case, let's take a moment and read the book. The outpost is finally done. We can now begin the expedition. More men should be arriving soon from the capital. Sometimes I still wonder why we descended in this forsaken, unwelcoming place. They said something along the lines of seeking our destiny or whatever. Followers were never right. Crazy, all of them. With their void as our one and only savior or some shit like that. They weren't so much a problem in the capital, just crazy people doing God knows what. But at least they weren't a problem. All I see in these lands is death and despair, no redemption. Followers, if they weren't out of their head already, turned their back to the king. They were declared heretics. They should have been declared so long ago, in my opinion. But who am I to judge the king? They asked that we eradicate the heretics, so we began the war. Foolish we were. They aren't alone. They preach some kind of god, as they call it. Far from a god, it is the pure incarnation of death itself, a demon. I witnessed soldiers being ripped apart, guts splattered on the ground. Through all my years in the military, I never saw such brutality, such violence. They're not human anymore. They worship demons, creatures of malice. Simply writing this makes my hands shiver. No man should witness such atrocities. Why do we have to come here to our doom? Why, my king? Well, rip. Sorry, buddy. But, yeah. This land is very much doomed. There's the Void Shrine? Not found. At least not within a 10,000 meter radius. Okay. Um, let's see. I wish I knew a name to look for. That would be convenient. Like, I guess Source Ars Nouveau. I could maybe check through this. Yeah. A workshop? A Weaver monument? Monolith, stalker statue. Yeah, that. Ooh, wait, cathedral. We got a cathedral? Oh my gosh. It's so far away. Okay. Um, that took us so long to walk like 3 kilometers. I'm gonna just teleport. Because that is way too far away. Hold on. 3,100. Negative 12,000. Okay. 3,100. Negative 1,200. It's gonna freeze up for a little bit. That's part of why I'm putting myself in spectator. The other part being just the fact that, well, who knows what'll happen if I lag out or I like teleport myself into a wall or something. Luckily, fall damage wouldn't be a problem. But I'd rather not suddenly be in the middle of danger or potentially even be dead when it finally loads. Because yeah, I can technically start moving, but I can't interact with anything until it actually does the teleport. So now that I've done it, we kind of just have to wait. There it is. Yeah, I don't think we're in the plains biome. There we go. Forgotten Valley, that's better. Now I just want it to load, please. Somber Cathedral. Okay. I don't exactly see anything. And being within 100 meters, I feel like... Well, no, it's still in the void. Technically. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. Cathedral! Hey there! Let me just... Yeah, I might as well throw the plane in there. It's... People lag. It's not gonna do much good out in my inventory. Let's see. Do we have friend in the cathedral? Well, we got a bunch of bone messing up the walkway. Clean up your cathedral, guys. It's messy in here. Like, is there anything in here? Oh. Okay. Well, I can't exactly place the carpet back down. Am I... Not exactly looking like there's much in this cathedral, which is a shame. I was hoping there'd be something. Go away, Gravekeeper. There. That's actually a lot of gold. Hold on. I got mixed blocks. Nothing reliable, though. But let's make our way up. Oh, I want to get rid of the torch. I can't. Dang it. It's because I think it's because the whole hit an entity thing. I don't like that mod. But it's messing with the torch. Oh. There we go. That's a little funky. Here we go. I will be taking the gold. I don't care about the silver. But this is a significant amount of gold, which is very, very good for us. I guess I'll pick up the silver because why not? It's getting in my way of mining things easily. But yeah. Considering how much gold we normally go through, that is very, very good to have. 37 blocks. Okay, I'm happy with that. I guess coming here to the cathedral wasn't all bad. Even if it unfortunately did not have what we are looking for. The quest line here... Yeah, it doesn't seem to say anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem to say anything about where to find the Apostle of Catastrophe. So, just gonna have to keep going with it, I guess. Okay, by source? Yeah, by source. And I think it was near the bottom. Might have gone too far. No, I don't think it was this far down. Because I need to go find it once more. But I didn't pay attention to where. It seems actually the source. Oh, I was gonna say source seemed like it was being alphabetical. But if that's the case, then it would be up here near the top, actually, wouldn't it? Past born in chaos, past create, because it was a deep void. Nope. Goes from create to elemental craft. I think I got lucky finding it previously. Jeez. Hello? Where's the deep void? I thought it was by deep void. Because, yeah, these are being sorted alphabetically by name and not really helping. Actually, alphabetically by name in the overworld. Maybe I can check then? Maybe I can make this work, actually. Okay. Because that's the overworld. There we go. Deep void. There we go. Infested pillar. Well, none of those are very helpful. Ooh, penitentiary. Wonder what that one's like. Another really, really far away one. Wonderful. Oh, did I clear it? I think I did. At least we know the name, so we can find it again easily. Okay. Well, 8,200 negative 20,000. And this is what I mean by the whole structures being really rare. I just wish I knew what structure I was looking for. Because I don't think it's in a biome. That would be a little strange to just be biome. But I guess you never know. Maybe it's a biome-specific spawn? Yeah, no matter what, I'm going to make sure I put a waypoint there because so far, the other two bosses are respawnable. You just go up and smack their thing, and it allows you to redo the fight, which is very convenient. I like it. So I'm hoping that this guy's going to be the same. Which of course means I need to keep track of where I find him. Oh dang, I actually got really spot on that. Only 50 meters away. Oh, it's in the gloomy death grounds. Yeah, this is the flesh realm that I mentioned, actually. See? There's a mouth with eyeballs. Yeah, I fell down here a few times, and these teeth they hurt a lot, actually. Okay, penitentiary should be right here. I see a block. There it is. All right. Ready to go. I mean, all the teeth are so lovely. Well, more Sinbar. I'm going to loot all the Sinbar I can because it was a pain to obtain. And I managed to pick the perfect one for my first investigation. Oh. What are you? You're spawning devourers. I don't care about you. This place be a little funky. Is there anything in the middle of this? Fossilized flesh. I will actually... I'll grab that. Very nice to have. Oh! Wait. Go away, corpse. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty easy to fill up your inventory here, actually. I'm curious. Redstone, redstone. How was I supposed to trigger you? Oh, in this cell, there was a button. Then you run over. Yeah, I'm fine with just breaking my way in. It worked. Okay. Rotten corpses, don't need you. Oh, hi there, friend. I'm gonna need you to get out of my way, please. I don't like the gooing here. Yep. That's a nest. Okay. Block generated above it, so it wasn't even openable. We still need more flesh. We still need more bones. God isn't pleased yet. You know perfectly why we need to please God, don't you? Yes, you do. If we have to slaughter innocents to please it, then that's what we shall do. A new flock arrived to the penitentiary. We sacrificed 140 people to God, and yet it's still not pleased. I see its piercing white eyes looking at me when I sleep. I swear I can see its figure beside me, warning me of what's to come if I don't please it. The inmates are all slowly dying to some weird disease. Their skin is rotting away, falling on the ground and revealing their skeleton. I can hear the screams, I can hear their torment. Make it stop, make it stop. The dead are blossoming into monstrous amalgamations of flesh. Veins are spreading all throughout the building, and a sickening air is infecting the place. My skin is falling apart. It hurts. God, it hurts. I want to end it. I don't want to suffer. I want to stop the pain. I am paying for my sins. It was the warning of God. I should have listened. Should have killed more. I'm sorry, God. I swear I'll do better. I swear. Can't take it anymore. It hurts. The roof is calling me, saying how comforting its warm embrace would be. I need to end it all, and I can't take it anymore. I'm so sorry. Well, that is unfortunate. And I think all of your sacrifice actually made it worse, buddy. Now, hi there, Devourer. I need to go up here. Excuse me, I'm climbing here. Leave me alone. Ooh. Yep. See, that's what I mean by the teeth hurt. So easy to accidentally just die. Not even the enemies that do the damage either. Get rid of that. Go away, everyone. I see candles. Oh. Okay. Didn't realize I was standing on a spike. That is not a good idea. Luckily, they seem to they also died to smoke. So it's okay. Well, I only need one flare gun. So I'm not gonna pick any more. Well, can't say I was particularly pleased with falling down here. Let's get out. Anything else in this room? Yeah, some of the floor gave way, and I'm not entirely sure which blocks that was. So I came from over there. Another spike trap. Oh, crumbling deep slate. Now I see it. Oh? Oh, right here. Well, we're back down on the first floor. Maybe I should just get rid of all of the teeth that I see. That might not be the worst idea. Because they keep stabbing me. Well, Buddy just fell. Yeah, no. I don't want that. I can actually kind of just sweep my cursor across it now. I've filled up my inventory with all sorts of junk. Yep. I'm gonna have a number of iron doors by the end of this. I'll actually be able to smelt those down for quite the supply. This whole crumbling deep slate thing is a real pain. It would make for great pitfall traps among your friends. Ow, ow, ow. I remember there's so much food here. And for the most part, there's not even much of anything here. Where did you come from, buddy? I thought I got rid of all the spawners. At least in that area. See, I really don't like this being in the flesh biome. It's just making this so much harder to do anything here. Okay. Well, it seems that unfortunately there was not a lot of value up there. Just me constantly falling down, apparently. That's what's up there. I mean, I'm getting some pretty good diamonds, actually. If you didn't have diamond gear by this point and you found this place, you'd be pretty darn sad. Yeah, I was gonna go investigate that when I fell. Doesn't even have anything of value in it. Sad. 'Cause that one was a dangerous one. No, nothing there. Yeah, I looked on here. That's where I first started falling through. Just making sure we actually got everything. And it looks to be about good, so let's go to the third floor. I have too many diamonds. That's unfortunate. So I mean, there's the nest stuff. Nothing? Darn. the place has good loot. You just gotta deal with everything. Which is the annoying part. Well, unfortunately, still not what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and continue looking, I guess. I doubt it would be in the cemetery. Potentially the ancient ruins. The Forgotten Outpost was the one we did, right? No, we went to Void Outpost. Curious what Forgotten Outpost is then. Ooh, Lighthouse, that could be an interesting one. And Osway. Oh wait, overlooking Citadel. Let's try that one. -92, -23, okay. And it's -23, right? Yeah, -23, 23,400. So we're gonna be a bit further away on this one. But we'll go ahead, we'll go take a look. Yeah, we at least got some pretty good loot from this location, so it wasn't an entirely wasted trip. Unfortunately, we are starting to run out of potential locations. I could start going through the other stuff, but a lot of them are just the miscellaneous fossils, kind of like the nether fossils. And as such, don't actually hold much to them. Let alone our boss arena. Yeah, I'm curious about the Osai. Whatever that could be. Only 400 meters, I think we can walk that. Or at least we're going to try and walk that. We'll see how it goes, because... Okay, yeah, I nearly walked into some teeth. This biome is the worst one to be walking blind in, as it has way too many threats with the teeth. And I have 21 in hand. That's how many I got from that building, and I only took out the ones that were actually affecting me. So yeah, I'm not exactly into the idea of walking into this biome blind. I could walk into a pit like that. I'm not trying to get eaten by the land. Those mouths spawn basically everywhere, so... No thank you! Yep. Those are slightly bouncy. They throw you up in the air. And then they make you really nauseous, which is not pleasant. Not very threatening, but makes it annoying, and definitely a lot easier to accidentally walk into a pit that way. And that's actually how I first got knocked into one of the mouths. Is I got nauseated by something. And I saw a hole in the ground. So I was like, oh, what's going on here? And then something came up behind me and bonked me in. It was very rude of it. I missed. That was very sad. Time out. I guess this gives it a little bit of time to load some chunks. I will say, in spectator mode, all of those mouths do look quite silly. It's just a random cylinder, basically, of air and teeth. We're changing biome. Going back here into a filled graveyard. Ooh, now that looks like a boss building. Overlooking Citadel, we might have finally found something. This is bigger. And this is giving off more of a boss building vibe. Let me go empty out my inventory. I guess I probably don't need my Infernal Chalice at the moment. And let's go say hi. Ooh. Can I? Ooh. I like the look of these. I'm gonna steal them. Don't know if I'll ever do anything with them, but I'll steal them. Okay. Normal cult member, don't care much about. Oh. It's not happy. Excuse me. What? What? Is there some sort of protection here, actually? That definitely gives off boss vibe feels then. Wait, redstone? I feel like this is supposed to be hidden. But it's just running along out here. Oh. Okay. Also, my torch was deleted. Now, on its own, that's nothing too impressive. But when we take into account the inability to break stuff, then it's more impressive. Also, I don't like the redstone going everywhere. Yeah, no, I seem to be unallowed to break anything. What is this redstone doing? Because it's going down. Oh. Show us the true beauty of thy splendor. Oh, I'm gonna flick a lever. The void. Okay. So is this the door to get in? I guess this is the door to get in. I gotta do the outer areas to get to the central one. I mean, it's not like they're very hard. I'm kind of just running past everything. Thank you, Speed Boost. Speed Boost. Representation of God's kindness. May all know thy sympathy and understanding. I mean, we are dealing with cult members here, so... Let's see... Oh, this was my first room. Hold on. I went too far down then. So I can go through here to get to the others. Okay. It's kind of nice to break them all now when I'm running across. That way I don't accidentally fall in them later. Because I'll see that there's a hole. Or at least that's the theory. Knowing me, you never know. I could end up falling in it anyways. Yeah, it's nice being able to one-hit these guys. Although, to be fair, they're not... Even if I couldn't one-hit, they're not exactly strong. Thy mercifulness, we unite under thy flag. Oh, we got one more. This one? Can I get out through here? Yeah. I mean, they're all pretty much copies of each other, it looks like. So there's no use exploring each of them. Just run up to the top. God. Okay, I flicked all your levers. There were 4 of them, right? Yeah, I guess I should go all the way down. That would have been a faster way to get between each of the areas. Oh well. And the door's open! Okay. Ah, take that! Nope, can't break that one. Oh, lovely teeth door. Ooh, Forsaken. Do you drop anything useful to me? You dropped nothing. Nothing at all. I don't like that. That door? No. Hello? I'm kind of wandering around looking for stuff. Bone collar. Yeah, those are the buggies. I don't like them. Nope, can't break anything. I have to assume that maybe I'll be able to mess with stuff once I finish the boss. Well, nothing in here. I find the torture room. Nothing in there. Oh, hi, Forsaken. What am I supposed to do? Because I fell down here. You are slightly stronger. There you go. You go through here. Actually, kind of need to be careful not to sprint off the edge. And we're back up. Okay. Well... I see a piston. Oh. I see. So that's how the door works. Wait, did I need to do them all? Oh wait, Forsakens. You guys don't even drop me anything good. I don't like you guys. You're just annoyances. Okay, come on. No. Random bone crawler. Staircase. Oh, and you're a gravekeeper. Dang it. It's incredibly annoying that this place keeps collapsing on me. I do wonder how many Forsaken I'll have killed by the time I get through this, because I think this is my first time seeing them. I think? But I'm not entirely sure. I mean, every time I break something, I can't fall through it again, because already gone. So at least that's the plus side. Climb ladders? They don't seem to go anywhere. Did I break you? I mean, I think I break you, but not right now. Well, okay. Well, I fell. I think it's continuing up. This really is a pretty neat structure. It just would have taken me potentially days to actually locate it. And here, people of God, in all thy benevolence and greatness, guided to the right way. The void embrace embodies our very soul as I fall back down to the bottom. Boo! Because I don't think I can even place blocks to make this any easier on myself. If I fall, it's just, oh well. And once they break, they're broken. Embraces us with warmth and affection, shows us the true beauty of thy splendor, the void. Representation of God's kindness, may all know thy simplicity and understanding, thy mercifulness. We unite under thy flag. Oh yes. So, am I gonna be fighting your god? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh. Really? Okay. So, I think we're listening to someone pray. And this is our boss fight! Come here! Hey, huh? Okay, yeah, you actually got it. And you're doing... Okay, there we go. Poison. Okay. Okay. Oh. No. Dang it. I almost did. Oh. Okay, bombarded by audio. Darn it. I almost had that, actually. Okay, well, in order to not die when I go back, let's see. I need to make sure I'm in the right dimension, because I do have a few deaths. Hi. Oh, you're almost dead, so that's nice. There we go. Here's a single hit away from... Ooh, Soul Forge. Soul Shard. Netherite ingot! It's a good thing I picked up all that gold, actually. So, can I fight you again? Or... Oh, I can't... I can't move this. I have to leave it here. Okay. Well, in that case, we are going to edit this to be the Soul Forge. Okay. Well, I need soul shards. The netherite we had plenty. After the first time, we got more than enough. Treasure bag. Oh! No need to make the hex doll. Oh, and it gave me a bunch of seared bar, which means we're missing soul-fused ingots, which I don't entirely know how to make. And then Voidrium. Heresy. Right-click to shoot a bloodshot, a bullet made from blood which goes in a straight line and pierces On hit, applies Blood Boil. When the chamber is full, the bullet will split into 5 fragments, which are slower, as well as the main bullet. When the chamber is full, sneak to fire all 7 bullets at once with higher damage but with less range and piercing, so you can turn it to a shotgun. Uses 45% of current health when reloading. Right-click to sacrifice 30% to create new bullets. Golden Bloodshots will be created. Huh. Ah, so I let it numb me. Oh. That's loud. Okay. Jeez. Problem is, it's hard to tell how many bullets you got. Okay, it's very loud. I wonder how much damage it does. Although, I would need to... I actually don't even know what that would be under. I don't know. Friendly creatures? Nope. That's still very loud. I mean, hostile creatures basically don't exist. I don't know what that's under, and without knowing how to lower that volume, I don't want to use it, because it's so dang loud. A second hexstall. Nice. Okay, well now I need to do the Weaver of Souls. While we fought the Apostle Catastrophe, he spewed nothing but mad raving, but right before I landed the killing blow, he confessed that he gave Kobe to the Weaver of Souls. He was next on our list anyhow. After defeating the Apostle and gearing up, I think we're finally ready to take on the Weaver. Right, he's in the very center of the void, underground within the Sepulchre. One more fight and we could resurface and everything will be just fine. Okay, well, we actually have a name this time. Of course not. That's not the actual name. We went through a number of other ones, so what else do we have left? I mean, we didn't check out the ossuary. Could it be the Titan? I'm gonna go with perhaps Titan. Ooh, that's not good. Is there one? Suddenly slowed down. Normally this thing is very quick. Looks like there might not be an overseeing Titan. Oh, nope, there is one. We're good. Okay. Oh man, with that I lost my like 70 levels too. Rip. That's unfortunate. I'm thinking, before we go, it's probably smart. We head back home. As it plops me down in a random ocean miles away from home. Okay. Jeez, I'm hearing a few explosions going on. I am lagging out a little bit. I'll put you away for now. I need the I still don't know how to get the gem, but we're on our way to get the soul ingot. What I was looking for... Fraction 4. Let me get myself some books. And we are gonna go duplicate. I'm just gonna straight up add prop 4. It's a little hard to get it on with that when we have the ring on. Or not ring. Coin. Because it keeps trying to pick everything up. But oh well. There we go. 4 books. And then, of course, we still have the original. Where did all my levels go? Oh, they're there. Okay. Well. I don't... Do I have an infernal? I do have an infernal. Put one of you away. Take off my gear. Let's see. Actually, I have a number of diamonds right now. Oh, no. I don't want it to burn my iron. There we go. There we go. Unfortunately, it chews through them really quickly. But I'm hoping 39 levels is going to be enough to add prop to all of these. Hooray! Just like that, we have full prop 4. Now it's going to be very difficult to kill us. Let's go ahead and empty out my inventory. Sorry, biplane, you actually turned out to be not very useful. Actually, I don't really need these in my backpack anymore, since I've got my infernal chalice, and that gives me fire resistance. Oh, there we go. Dumped out my inventory, so we are ready to go back. Oh, whoops. I didn't need to open that. Scrolling off of it does not help when I'm trying to... Back we go! Okay. And this is where I spawn. That structure, that building over there, I think is the one I first went to. With how far away that overseeing Titan is, let's re-look that one up. Maybe there's going to be one closer to home. Yeah, that's a bit better. Right. My torch is back on. Still gonna go ahead and teleport, though. $500. Actually, this is in the opposite direction I am now seeing, because that's a positive 3,000. Everything else was towards the negatives, actually. So we'll be heading south? Yeah, well, we'll be heading southeast instead. Are you kidding me? That's not where I spawned then. There's no way I missed that. Oh no, this is a cathedral. Or, no. I actually don't know what this structure is. Huh. Well, that's a little frustrating that we went all that way searching, only to find out it was right there. Which does mean we now theoretically have a second chance at going and fighting off the boss, since we know where one is. Just go to 0-0, basically. Or whatever it takes me when I'm at home and use the dark mirror. Okay, I'm in the drifting monolith area. Which, before anything, I'm actually going to be stealing the Simbar. Because, I mean, why not? I need it. And it just so happens to be right here. I don't technically need it right now, but I could make good armor out of it. In fact, I think it's technically better than netherite. Okay, so this is the Titan? I mean, this is just the drifting monolith structure. If that's the case, I already knew where one of these were. I mean, it doesn't look like the others that we saw. It doesn't look like any sort of building. I see you there, Overseer. I saw you. They hide. I wish I could see your full model, actually. It's really cool looking. But you're stinking hiding anytime I get close enough to look at you. Well, this isn't giving me much. Let's go. Anything below? I mean, the deeper down I go, the harder it is to see. So it doesn't look like there's anything down there. Wait. Okay, I think it stopped loading, because I'm pretty sure I should be above the ground by now. Yeah, I'm falling back down. I got really far up really quickly, and I don't actually know how. Well, unfortunately, the Titan was not actually what we were looking for. Interesting lore implications, though. That's what the drifting monoliths are. Well, in that case... I mean, there's the agglomeration of eyes, potentially? I don't think it'd be in any of the ruins. Tombstones. I mean, there's the lighthouse. I'm kind of curious. Lighthouse in the dark. That's actually a curious situation. 2700, 300. Okay. That one's actually really interesting, considering the whole situation regarding the deep void. and the whole stalkers and the light situation. And they said it was at the heart. And I feel like this is getting, that could be the heart. Definitely feels like it could be. I mean, if not, we still have an ossuary to go check out. Although I don't know if that has... I don't even know what that would entirely be. Let alone having it be a boss arena. Alright, let's see. Still pretty far away from my others. I mean, this is only 36 meters away, so wherever it is, should be within sight. Yeah, they really like their ambient noises here. They do them a lot. Okay, looks like it's over this way. Loading. Come on, game. Oh, there we go. Kind of funny seeing the skeletons rain down like that. I mean, this isn't giving me boss vibes. But we'll still come take a look. I think this is giving me more just loot. Not even that much, apparently. Well, the lights aren't working. There we go. Turn on the lights. Yeah, this doesn't actually seem to do much. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Just a fun little structure. Got a tiny bit of loot in it. Yeah, just double checking to make sure there's nothing below. I'm starting to question what we have left at this point. I mean, there is the agglomeration of eyes. I mean, let's go look for the ossuary. Oh, that one's actually not even too far away. I'll at least fly there, rather than walk there. Zoom! My map sure isn't gonna be showing much. But technically it says I'm still moving, so... We'll see once I stop moving how long it takes to load. Yeah, I think this is a... This should be faster than teleport. Because, I mean, we're here. The only problem is now we have to wait for it to load, which we would have had to do no matter what. It is so funny whenever I do this that the biome goes to plains. Yeah, this is so totally a plains. That exists in the deep void. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot going on. Could you maybe, like, load game? It would be great if you could actually load the world. Um. Okay, so I'm descending down to a height that I should not be able to descend to, which makes me think that it is still very much broken. Maybe it would have been better to teleport, because it seems to be having a very hard time dealing with the fact that I flew through so many chunks. Hmm. Well, that's not very helpful. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna let it keep going for now, because I got, like, nothing else at the moment. Hopefully it loads. But I'm gonna see if I can look up the location. Like what structure this boss is in. Let's see. Still hasn't exactly loaded. So that's not great. Come on, game. It'd be great if you could work with me here. I really seem to have upset it. It does not want to cooperate. Okay. Not having much luck figuring out what we're looking for either. So yeah, at the moment, I'm a little confused. Oh, there we go. Now it works. Okay. Alright. Where am I going? Is this one of the bone structures? This is kind of looking like one of the bone structures. And I'll check below just in case. But I think, yeah. Oh, wait, no. Way down. What's this? I mean, this is a structure. Let's poke our head in. We'll see what we got. This doesn't exactly feel like a boss fight. So I'm not sure. This is kind of feeling like it might just be a structure. What did I get? Oh, right. Because we never went back to try and break the other one. I guess I can break those. Ooh, cult boots. Don't think they're that valuable, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and break all these. I did not realize I could get loot from them. Yeah, no, this is pretty great. Cool. I'll take it all then. Thank you. Should have been breaking more of these along the way. I should probably get rid of this spawner before I do other stuff. That would be the smart thing to do, right? It's a little hard to target their hitbox sometimes, though. Ooh, leggings. Because I'm down to loot those for free. No need for me to make them when I can just loot them. More devours, yeah. Seems like this one didn't have a lot to it. Again, good loot. Actually, pretty decent loot, considering the sin bar. But for the most part, that's all it was loot. And that might be what this was. Yeah, it's close enough that it could have been. Okay. Well, still not what we're looking for, though. I mean, let's look for the agglomeration of eyes, see if that has anything for us. We really are running out of structures to search, though. Well, at least some of the land is loaded. That's good. And now we've reached the part where the land is no longer loading. Oops. Well, I mean, we're close to there. 500 meters, not too far. We'll just have to see how long it decides to wait until it loads again. I think part of why it didn't load as quickly as it possibly could have last time was because I tapped out. Okay, here we go. 8 meters away. We're gonna be like right on top of it when we show up. And now we just have to wait for it to load again. See, I just need to do this guy, because this guy will give me the soul stuff. And then... Oh, the Voidrium Gem. 3 pinnacle materials. But how does one get Voidrium? See, that's my big problem. I don't know how one would get it. One per chunk. Most common at negative 37, it says? I guess we could go mining. It did give a few biomes there that we could look into. I could try digging about with my hammer first. See if I can find anything that way. And if that doesn't work, then we could bring out the drill. See if it can find anything. I wonder if it would drop it. I don't know what if it would actually pick it up with the filter though. I could potentially need to look at updating the filter if I were to go mining for it. Then again, I actually haven't found any lava. So all I found is liquid void, which, to be fair, liquid void is a little weird. So I don't know how it would react. Come on, game. I probably should have just teleported. It does not seem to take kindly to the rapid travel. I guess because it's trying to load all the terrain that I did go through? Maybe? It's not even that far away, so it shouldn't be that bad, but I guess it's having a hard time. It's not can't even really do much because I have to wait for it to actually load. Which is inconvenient. Oh, there we go. I can see myself. That's a start. We're in the hills. Giant apple. Really? Is that what it is? It's like this thing. Hold on. Let me check if there's anything underneath. I don't know. I mean, there's the core. There's this thing, which holds basically nothing, if I'm being honest. It does not like me going in the void in spectator mode. I have figured out. It really breaks things. I feel like wait, does it like teleport me back up? There's no way I flew up 300 meters. Maybe going in the void teleports you up, and I just didn't realize it last time. Huh. Yeah, I don't entirely know. It seems like it's pointing to this little pillar thing. Which obviously is not exactly very helpful. Well, oh, I can just teleport like that. Rather than me going through and typing it all out. That would be a little faster. At least as long as it looks, that would be faster. Because I don't actually have a good way of knowing if it worked or not. Since we have the lag anyways. But if I were to then go and try and do something, it could potentially mess it up. I don't know. Is there a transfer? game modes. I don't think it worked. Oh no, it's teleporting me to the agglomeration. That's what it's doing, because that's the one I had selected. Got it. We gotta search for it first, which is not too far away. Yep, there it is. Yeah, liquid void works inverse to water. It's a little weird. So, cemetery. Oh, down here. Little statue. I've got a building. Let's check it out. To see the abyss is to see the light. May darkness guide our path, give us strength, and preach the good belief. Void unlooks our destiny, void speaks but truth. Void shows freedom, void animates all. For devotion it may guide, pardon our sins, and show us what kindness it gives. Ever present, ever believing, ever giving. These precepts shall guide the herd, ever obedient to their one true God. To ascend is to believe is to accept. Void is your friend, your family, your existence. None shows much kindness as void. Well, it's mine now. I'll continue stealing their loot. Oh. Hello? What? That's different. That's not what normally happens. Is it because I'm further down? Yeah, on the surface it doesn't immediately injure you. Nor does it have that overlay. Huh. Strange. Well, cemetery was a bit different than I thought, but still not exactly what we're looking for. Hey, wait. I'll do it like that. Well, let's see what else we got. Don't need the core. I mean, I guess let's look for big monolith. See if that has anything. I do not know at this point. Hopefully I can still scan while I'm in spectator. Scanning. Go on, Compass. Tell us what you found. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. It do be struggling a little bit. Yeah, no, it's not doing so great at the moment. Jeez. I guess all this teleporting around has made it a little tricky to work with. Things do be lagging out just a little bit here. See, I don't know which one's worse. The the slow delay in things loading, but overall clean gameplay, or the more fragmented gameplay, but decent loading. I'm not actually sure which one is worse. And again, I guess we very rarely get clean loading but fragmented gameplay. It's usually fragmented gameplay and bad loading. So in that case, clean gameplay but laggy loading is not bad. Okay, now here's the question. Did it put me inside the cobbled ancient deep sleep? Oh, no. I mean, I am in the drifting monolith biome again. I mean, there doesn't seem to be much of anything here. I mean, I'm not that surprised with the whole monolith thing. It does match up pretty well with this biome in general. But let's go ahead. We'll check underground just in case. So we have had a few things spawning underground. Gotta make sure to check it out just in case. Yeah, there it is. The primordial stone. Yeah! It teleports me about 300 meters up, so that's what kept happening. That's why the roof always disappeared on me. Because I was no longer under, I was above. Well, as expected, didn't have much, although that is one of, I think that's the biggest drifting monolith biome that I've seen. Okay. Let's see if we can find anything useful. I mean, the desolate fortification. Forgotten outpost? There's a small chance that that could maybe be something. I mean, there's the rotten tomb. Ooh, somber cathedral. Is that the one that we went to already? I guess, I don't know if we went to the void shrine. And then there's the workshop. Oh, right, there is no void shrine. I think we did try to search for that one already. Same with workshop. Neither of those are showing up. I'm a little confused. The very center of the void, underground within the sepulchre. I mean, there's a chance that very center could mean. I feel like it might be a bit of a stretch to be this literal. But let's try it. Go to 0, 0. Let's see if we've got anything down here. Oh. Never mind, that was actually correct. Also... Excuse me, friend. Leader. I need to murder you. Ooh, black moss. Hooray. I actually got it. I don't need it anymore because we have the doll now. We got it as loot. Okay. Pain. So much pain. Okay. I'm gonna drop onto you. Weaver of souls. To weave to provide vessels. To ascend to make one with the void. Okay. I mean, I don't particularly care. This feels like I can't hurt. Well, I assume that's how I could have gotten in from down here. I just happened to be in from above. Oh, wait, soul orb pillar? What? Well then, let me go dump out my inventory here. Nope, can't mine you. End my suffering. Well, I found the pillar. Oh. Shaky, shaky. It's time! Wait, you're moving. Jeez. Oh, no, okay. Okay, excuse me. Let me through. Okay, I'm going through the wall. Nope, I can't go through. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, so now I've got to go find my way to that soul. I think. Wow. Oh, no, hi there. Yep. You're not very dangerous, actually. Music is cool and all, but gotta turn it down. Nope. Environment? Wait a little bit. So where are you? I don't think my armor's resistant. Soul container. Oh? Oh, just the hands. Oh, there you are. Come this way. You know what? We'll go this way. Hi, solar pillar. What am I supposed to do? This doesn't tell me anything. You're invulnerable. I can't kill you. Huh? Am I supposed to, like, have something here? Was I supposed to bring an item to this event? torches. Do you want a torch? No, you don't want a torch? Yo, game! What do you want me to do? Can't kill this thing. Apparently, I can't get to that loot. Jeez. Oh. Hold up. Come here, fool eater. You. Oh, hands are poking up here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, did it break? I assume I can't get hit while doing that. Yeah. Oh. No? Oh, wait, the receptacle. Over here? This one? What do... I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing. Running over here doesn't do much. And there's nothing over here. Oh. Bring me to the receptacle. Is that here? No. You keep smacking me. Oh, okay, we're good. The hands are gone. Okay, well that didn't work. I can try and bring it over this way. Nope. Where am I? Okay, well I found something, but I don't know what to do with it. 'Cause bringing it to the center isn't working. Go away, seeker. Like, I would have thought bringing it to the middle here would work. Hold on, I need to crouch to get away. 'Cause otherwise it just chases me down. No, no, shadow hand's in the way. Where's the receptacle? That's the soul container. No, there it goes. It broke. Dang it. I found something, and that something is not helpful. Hey. Cause like, there's the soul container. Wait, solar has maybe around 100,000. Wait. Oh, it's slowly decaying. Huh? Oh. What? Why are you glowing? Can I smack you? Oh! Oh, I think I finally understand it. I still don't fully know. Okay, I grab you. I then bring you... I might have broken. Sounds a little breaky thing. Yeah, because it's not being... Okay. I think I might understand. I have to do the soul container thing. Which is mostly just annoying, I think, at this point. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna work. The hands are right there. There's a bunch of running around. This thing can't kill me. But it can lock me in a corner and be really, really annoying. Receptacle. I'm speedy, so I can run away from the hands. Oh no, it broke! You broke it! That was great. I really don't know what I did. Like, honestly, I'm a little confused. Soul Orb has health. Good. Here we go. I have to run back over. And I can smack. No! Okay, that's what I need to do, though. I need to make sure it's actually chasing me, or else it's too far away for me to actually deal damage. And I think that's the trickier part, honestly. Oh, there it is. Nope. But then that happens, where it's too close, because it suddenly rushes me. And it's fast, like insanely fast. Hands are in the way. Go away, hands. Oh. Stupid hands. Okay. Starting to slowly figure out how to do it. Okay, there we go. And thanks to my large advantage, I can make up for what I lost. Okay. I think we can do this. It just took me a number of tries to figure out what I was supposed to do. Yeah, I don't understand that trigger. I think it's like I need to be there for a certain amount of time or something. See, I don't actually know where it is. There it is. Right there. Yeah, like, okay, there it is. It's right there. Perfect. There we go. Jeez. You were a nuisance. I don't like you. I don't want to fight you again. There. Okay. Torch in the offhand. Right, I can't remove torches. Ooh, a bunch of refined cinnabar. Some soul shards. Okay, That's great. And some refined bismuth, apparently. Oh yeah, I did get some of that. Bye. Well, in that case, we'll need to go make some netherite. So let's go home. And then I guess we just go digging? I'm not that far away from home, but I was looking at makes it easier. Okay, to netherite. Very good. Now back we go to the soul forge. Hello? I say back we go? Why are you not working? There we go. It was being a little troublesome. Okay, well, apparently 00 here was actually a pretty valuable location. However, we are going to teleport to the soul forge we have and not go through the tower and fight the other one. There we go. That's the 2 ingots that we needed. And now, let's pull out the hammer. And let's see if we can get lucky in getting some of that ore that we need. I'll use my hammer to mine it. It's like negative 37 or something that said I should mine it. I think. I do wonder if maybe I should have gotten the drill since I was at home anyways. That might have been smarter. Okay. Well, this is about the right height for the ore. Let's see if I can find any. This is genuinely the very last thing we need. Once we get this, we will have Project E. Because it was Boydrian ore. Graveyard, Staring Hills, Gloomy Deathground. Okay, where are we? Filled Graveyard. That is one of them. Because I only need the one. Oh, but it said like 1 per chunk. Which means the spawn rate is really terrible for it. Oh wait, there we go. All good. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How does one mine this? My pickaxe can't mine it. Huh. Well, that's a problem. I think... I might... Yeah, Shatterbone. Well, that's... Oh, it wasn't, like, obvious that I needed it? Okay, fine. Void Matter, Black Moss, Ancient Onyx, Grim Gem. Grim Shards. I mean, I can duplicate. I do have 1 Grim Shard. I can duplicate it. Cool. Okay. Apparently, there's a few more steps. At least I found it. And I only need a tiny bit. So I'm hoping I can make this work. Okay. Let me go ahead and clean out my inventory. Works better if I have everything in the storage system. Guess I don't need the hammer out anymore. I've actually got a few of those dolls at this point. Kind of fun. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well the bucket's easy. I have to go mess with the alchemy stuff, which I technically know, but it's annoying to work with, is the problem. Okay, I need a precious gem, which means gem would be diamond. I need some sugar. I have to remember. That is one liquefaction. Okay, just some salamon. That's not too bad. Let me grab you, because I'm going to need you. And let's do some quick alchemy. Okay, so sugar, water, diamond. Actually, in that case, I won't need my sword. Some blaze powder, blaze rod. I probably should be using less because I'm only making tiny amounts at a time. But oh well. There we go, shut that. Okay. There's that. It's kind of annoying, but not terrible to make. And there we go. Precious gem acquired. And with that, ancient onyx acquired. Okay. So, next up, an onyx pickaxe is... okay. A bit more annoying than I thought. I should have plenty of those. Including a refined onyx already, actually. I don't actually know why I needed that. Why I had that. Okay. As for the bone pickaxe, that's much easier to make. Hooray! Great that we already have it. And onyx pickaxe acquired. Okay. So now we just need the Grim Gem. Which, yep, I need to duplicate Grim Shard. And, okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we need more liquid void. It's a really good thing that that's an infinite source like water. Because otherwise it would be annoying to get more of. I mean, I'm gonna have to do this 2 times because I need 2 gems, but oh well. What else do you need? Alchemical salt mineral. I don't know if the mineral is necessary, but I'm pretty sure that's the kind I have anyways. Salt is... yeah, it's in here. You take a net, thank you. And that should be everything we need to duplicate this. I'm just glad I had one of them. I don't even know how I got it. But I have a Grim Shard. So I will accept that. Because yeah, I don't actually entirely know how I got it initially. Oh, from Grim Soil? Yeah, oi. I mean, I'm fine with duplicating it. I have all the materials. Because yeah, I have Desolate Soil, not Grim. Okay. Now I can make the gems. And that needs... Okay. Well, that actually turned out to not be too bad to deal with. There we go. Shatterbone pickaxe acquired. Now we go back. And at this point, I'm really hoping that this Voidium is all I need. How much did I need? The one gem, which is going to require 4. Of course, there's only 3 of it. Rude. Oh. Yep. Gotta have my torches on while I'm in here, of course. I just need to find a little bit more. I think I might have already run through here, but I didn't place torches. Because torches don't actually stay put. I can't seem to break them, but they will eventually break due to the stalkers. Bit of a pain, actually. Now I just need one more, please. Just the one. That's all I need. I guess I am grabbing my hammer back. I do actually wonder if the create drill can mine Voidium. That would be kind of curious. Oh, I should have applied Silk Touch to my Shatterbone. I wonder if that would have worked. That actually would have been kind of interesting to find out. Okay, well, I found myself a new cave. I don't think it's gonna generate in there. I think technically it can. But it's gonna be a little more annoying. Okay, well that didn't go anywhere. 42. I'm in the 40s, so I might want to go up just a little bit. Ooh. A cave. Please give me the Voidium. That's all I need. I need a single piece. That's all I need. I already got some more elsewhere. I'm rather tempted to try and go and just go in spectator and see if I can find it that way. Because I'm not gonna give it to myself. I'm still gonna try and find it. But it might be easier to find. Yeah, finding anything in here is a mess. I keep stepping on teeth. Well, that's not fun. Out of the flesh. Not very fun to be in here. I need a new cave. Oh. Well, this is a little bit of a cave. Didn't go very far though. Nope, nope. I already dug through there. So obviously it's not going to be there. Should we go get the drill? I feel like we should go get the drill at this point. That would be the smarter thing to do, wouldn't it? They would reveal a lot more. Yeah, let's go get the drill. Throwing all of that in my trash can. Okay. For a moment there, I thought it didn't pick up properly. That would have been a problem. Let's go! Just gonna dig straight down from here. Actually, I think we're too high up for the Voidium to spawn, really. So, ignoring that cave. However, in this cave, it might be smart for me to run around on the off chance that I might get some and not even need to go through the drill. Wait, is this... Oh, it's one of these. Didn't realize there's one of these down here. Okay. I mean, I really don't need the loot right now. We've got one task, one goal at the moment. And that's all I really care about. So, nope, not that. The drill. Luckily, you can cancel pretty easily. Okay. Oh, drill is off. Of course, with my magnet, it's going to make an absolute mess of my inventory. But I'm hoping this will give me a better chance. And at the same time, I can always go around manually digging as well. See if I can come up with anything that way. Because the almighty drill can work on its own. For the most part. I don't think it'll run into any problems here. Actually, wait, that Voidium up there I see? It is! Oh, I mean, the almighty drill helped a little bit. There we go. Didn't directly find it, but it gave us the cave that did find it, so that's good. Well, in this case, I definitely need to turn off my coin of fortune here, because it is going to cause problems as I try and pick up stuff. Alright, come here, drill. Time for us to go. And teleport home, although we were actually quite close. Nice. Okay, put that down. Cause yeah, I just dumped out the lavendite. Okay. I can put the shadow run, because the only reason I needed it was for the Voidium. So now that that has been gained, no more need. And I need one more Grim Gem. Hold on. At least we know how to get that easily. Grab the Void. Gotta run upstairs for the salt. And then we're good to go. We're doing it! We're doing it! After so long, Project D is almost here. That's kind of exciting. As if I would ever use Cinnabar to make red dye. That is not worth it. Not by a long shot. Nope, not that. The gem. Hooray! The doll! Okay. Now, we need to grab our covalence dust. We need to grab the witherless rose. And what else did we need? Is it the niter? Yeah, you're the niter. Okay. And with that, we should have... Wait, I need the blood magic orb. Ooh. Hopefully I have enough blood in my system, actually. I actually don't know. Does this recipe require blood? I don't know. Well, if it does, I hope I have enough. I've got a few thousand. So I've got some. Excuse you! Get out of here! Your spawn rates are stupidly high. Get out! I don't like the pumpkin heads. I've command words to kill them for the most part, but the body doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. We did it. Project E has been unlocked. Right. I got all of these. I'm not going to collect that in case it breaks. Oh, another free mending book. Hooray. There we go. That was so much that I had to go do. I don't need you. What? I'm drawing a blank on what it's called. Probably just... Yeah, transmutation. There we go. There we go. One of my favorite items. Now, the only problem is, I don't know... I might not have it unlocked until I actually craft the devil card. Which, I have the gold paper, which is the hard part, honestly. Oh. No. I need to... Cause Eternalist fuel... Oh, it doesn't require the diamond. It's just 4. No, it's stupid. It requires elemental fire fuel. Which is a pain to make because it doesn't craft this. Instead... Okay. Well, I can... Ah, my gosh. Okay. I need 4 of you. So I need 16 Mobius. right? No, hold on. In order to get 4... No, that would be... Hold on. Okay. To get 1 of you, I need 4. So I need 16 Yes, I do need 16 Mobius. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay, that means I need a stack of alchemical. Oh, but 1 gets 4. So actually, no, I only need... Yeah, I need a stack of alchemical. But then I can divide that by 4. So I need 16 elemental fire fuel. Okay. Well, that I can do. That's actually really easy. That means it's only 16 each. And I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to make sure I have all the materials. And then a lava bucket. It doesn't consume the lava bucket. In that case, because I've got my infernal chalice, which gives me... I have 300 buckets of lava in there. What I am now going to do is I'm going to delete those items and instead give myself the fire fuel. Because I genuinely was not able to actually craft this last time I needed it. Wait. Hold on. I need to test this. Okay, it does consume it. Good. Okay. Because the fire fuel technically has durability. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4... Ah, shoot. Trying to keep track of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. That should be what I need. Nope, I did an extra. My bad. I can't count. Okay, in that case, I will delete the extra. Because I don't deserve it. There we go. Mobius. Eternalis. And there we go. The devil! So now do things have EMC? Not visibly. I don't know what would have it, though. Oh, a free... That's actually nice to give me back the Witherless Rose, of all things. Oh. Oops. My bad. Because I didn't put it in my inventory, it didn't actually count for the quest. Wait, actually, no. Wait a sec. I couldn't have done that quest yet. Okay. Well, either way, Project E has been unlocked. That was our objective. That is all. My goodness. Okay. Well, I hope that you guys did enjoy. We had some trouble. The Deep Void is an interesting mod, but it is a little troublesome, and there's not a lot of guidance on it because I think it's pretty new still. So that was a little tricky to work with, but oh well. We made some good progress, and we got our main objective, which was Project E. I hope you guys did enjoy. I still don't know my schedule, but I'll post on my Discord when I am feeling up to and able to stream. So